As a lot of people may know, bridging in Minecraft can get pretty fast, but not really on Java because you have to be pretty good at the game to do that. But on Bedrock, it's a lot different because for some reason there's easier bridging methods. But I wondered what the fastest one was, so today I'll be trying to figure that out. Hello everybody, it's FLIPR. Today I'm going to be showing you the fastest that I've measured bridging methods so far. Now, a lot of these are actually kind of impractical, like using blue ice, because unless you have like a steady income of it, like from a wandering trader or just crafting it, which costs 81 regular ice. I just wanted to make this a quick little video because I've did this little scale here and I thought it was pretty cool. So these are measured in 1 minute and 7 second times because that is how long the Swiftness 2 potion lasts. So the first one we're going to be looking at is just the regular jump bridge. So for those who don't know what jump bridging is you take 3 steps back, or you could just look. Usually you start at 4 if you're new to it, and then you just sprint and place the block, and then you start jumping. You can also just do it while walking or sprinting, but jumping, I feel like gets it done the fastest. So the fastest that it goes in 1 minute and 7 seconds is it goes up to 445 blocks, and that's pretty fast. The next one we're going to look at is Jump Bridge with the Speed 2 potion. So basically that would just be doing that and then, oops, that. So it may look faster, but actually if I take a look at it, it actually is much slower, going only up to 288 blocks. And that's a pretty big decrease from last one, although the last one was kind of hard to measure because I just kind of set a timer and waited because I couldn't really just use speed 2 because that was just a regular jump bridge. But that's pretty accurate right here, and I even stopped it a little early, I think. So speed 2 actually does nothing to help you in the long run when you're jump bridging. Now I'm gonna skip this one and save that for later, but this one we're gonna look at is the backwards with speed 2 bridge. Now the reason I didn't measure the regular backwards bridge is because you gotta do like that, and that would just kind of be hard to measure again because the timer was really being annoying, not working correctly sometimes. But with speed 2, you'd think it'd be a little bit faster, and if I can pull it off, then that'd be great. But with speed 2, it is faster, so just take my word for it. But if we take a look here, it is the smallest bridge. Now the other bridge method we're going to look at is soul speed, jump bridge, speed 2. And the reason I was saying things were impractical is because using stuff like blue ice, which is pretty expensive when you think about it, or soul sand, because I don't think anyone's going to spend like a whole day mining soul sand just so they can bridge with it. But it is pretty fast, because if you have soul speed 3, then you can walk fast normally, but bridging with it, let alone, is also pretty fast, especially if you do it with jump bridge. Like, that's the regular one. I didn't want to have to measure that, but you can see that's pretty fast, and then speed 2 just makes it even faster. I think it's the fastest one I've showed off so far. And let's see. Oh, cave noises. It goes up to 417 blocks. Now that is pretty darn good. It's the second fastest out of all the bridges, and it's it's all right. I mean, it goes really fast if you want to get it something done fast, want to get from here to there, but like I don't really think anyone would use it because it's not like you have just spare soul sand laying around like you do like any other blocks. Like you can have tons and tons of dirt or tons and tons of netherrack and stone, whatever you want. Now the second to last bridging method we have here is soul speed, swift sneak, backwards, speed 2. Now swift sneak, it just kind of helps with the startup since it is a backward bridge. I mean, if you do plan on backwards bridging, I would recommend using swift sneak to kind of take down the startup because it just lets you sneak faster. But this one actually took me so many tries to do it consistently. Now I'm gonna see if I can pull it off here, but I don't know if I'll be able to. There we go. So you can see it's kind of hard, and if I just barely moved my mouse, then it messed this up, and I kind of had to be a typewriter, like tap A, tap A, tap A, because I kept getting pushed over to the other side and didn't want to fall. But this one goes all the way up to 412 blocks. It was literally so close to hitting this, it was just 5 blocks off. But, I mean, it did better than the other two bridges. I mean, 4th place isn't bad, but, not the best. So this one is the second most impractical. This is the third. That is the most impractical one because of all the blue ice. But, I don't think anyone's gonna take the time to literally get Swift Sneak 3 and Soul Speed 3, and on top of that, get all the Soul Sand, and also after that, to do a backward bridge. And we can't forget the Swiftness 2 potion. It's way too much work, but it's the only other one that popped into my head. I was like, I need more than this. So I just went through the pain of doing that one. And I don't know what to say. It just took me so darn long to get this bridge done consistently. Even though it's just 1 minute and 7 seconds, it was the most painful out of all of them. But we have the fastest bridge coming up next. This is the fastest bridging method out of all of these that I have here. The blue ice jump bridge with speed 2. Now, the blue ice bridge, I mean, it's alright already. You can't really do it backwards. One second. You can't even do it backwards if you're me, but like doing that, and I mean, it's possible, but cave noises again, but also very hard. And jump bridging with it, I mean, it's already pretty fast, but you wouldn't think it's the fastest out of all of them, considering like the last two. But with the Swiftness 2 potion, I mean, that just becomes a whole different fast than the other bridges. Now, I don't really think it was much either, but it actually ended up going all the way up to 597 blocks. That is the fastest that I have ever seen a bridge done, and that is just 1 minute and 7 seconds. And I thought that's pretty crazy. So I hope you all enjoyed this little video I did here. I just wanted to make one because I haven't made a long form video in a while, even though I said this was supposed to be short. But I'll see you around.